Thank you for joining me today. When you create a recipe to use in your client's intake, you might want to make sure that the nutrient data is complete because there are some instances when it might not be. Why? Different sources like the USDA or manufacturers, restaurants, and so forth report different data points. Some may only report mandatory label nutrients while others may offer more detail. Or in some cases, maybe the data was reported before the new labeling laws went into effect and, for example, added sugars wasn't required. So this tutorial is going to show you how to find the missing data and then how to remedy that. First, of course, open your recipe. I have this one on screen. Now to find missing data, the best thing to use is the Spreadsheet report. So go to Report and click Spreadsheet. Look for the double dashes. Food processor uses double dashes to indicate missing data. I see a couple here, but for this tutorial, I'm going to focus on the missing added sugars data for the pears. Back to the recipe. Right-click on pears and select Open, and then click Nutrients. So I see that there's no data for the added sugars field. Now, if I have access to the manufacturer, I can call the manufacturer and get the data, or I can estimate it by checking other sources. Regardless, in this case, I have determined that this ingredient has 2 grams of added sugar, so I will populate the added sugar field with that. And if this were a user added ingredient, I would click Save and we would be finished. However, this is an ESHA database ingredient, so when I click Save, I get this message. In this case, no, I don't want to continue because the added sugars data will not be saved and I'm back to square one. So instead, I will create a new ingredient with this data and replace the one in my recipe. To do so, I go to File and click Save As. I'm going to keep the name as is for easier future searches and then just add a code to the end. This is a simplistic code just for time-saving purposes here. Click Save, click OK, close out of that, and then go back to my recipe. Double-click on the pears, then click the Search button. I see the ingredient that I just created and I will add that. I don't have to change the amount or measure here, so I'll click OK. Now when I return to the spreadsheet, that data is populated, and I would remedy the whipped topping and any other missing data in the same manner. Thank you.